Sri Sathya Sai Baba said, Veda is the mother of all the Shastras. It emanated from God Himself as inhalation and exhalation. The word Veda means knowledge and is derived from the Sanskrit root Vid, which means to know. Vedas are the basis of everything one does in their daily lives, and they serve as a guidepost to righteous living. According to the ancient traditional thoughts, Veda is regarded as revealed scripture, self-evident and self-authoritative. Rishis, or the ancient seers, were thus called mantra-drishtas, as this distilled wisdom of cosmic knowledge was not composed by them, but rather they were able to visualize them. This is why Vedas are called apaurusheya, that which is not composed by man. The rishis, in turn, handed this down from one generation to another by verbal transmission. But since time immemorial, the knowledge of the Vedas was shared only with deserving students. The Guru would test the disciple, and thereafter the secret teaching would be passed on at a Gurukulam, with a vision to contribute to the revival and proper understanding of Sanatana Dharma globally, and to spread the Advaitic message that unequivocally states all is divine. The Sri Sathya Sai Loka Seva Veda Gurukulam has been established at Sathya Sai Grama by Sadguru Sri Madhusudan Sai. The explicit purpose of the Veda Gurukulam is to promote the practice and research in Vedic studies. After being recipients of this rich knowledge, students will be encouraged to travel across the globe to spread the Vedantic teachings. The Veda Gurukulam, which is set in the lap of Mother Nature, will focus on the Rig Veda and Yajur Veda in the traditional Gurukulam style. Acharyas, who are adept in these two Vedas, after having acquired their Vidya at the Sri Venkateshwara Veda Vijnana Peetham at Tirumala, have been chosen to teach at the Gurukulam. After the Upanayana or initiation ceremony, Sishyas or disciples will be admitted at the Gurukulam, offered hostel accommodation along with boarding and lodging for the entire tenure of their stay, completely free of any charges. Both Paravidya, spiritual knowledge, and Aparavidya, secular knowledge, will be imparted, and students will be trained for 15 years, that is, primary school to university. Though the focus of education will be to impart the knowledge of Veda Vedanta, academic subjects with emphasis on English speaking for effective communication skills, along with computer education, will also be taught. Secular education through the NIOS board will also be imparted to the students, and they will be eligible to appear for their board examinations in grade 10 and 12. Continuation of university education will also be available to the students, like Bachelor of Arts in Vedic Studies, which will lead to a postgraduate degree, Master of Arts in Vedic Studies. Spread across 2.5 acres of land at Sathya Sai Grama, the Veda Gurukulam will be inaugurated in phases. The ancient Indian education emerged from the Vedas, as they were the main sources of Indian philosophy of life. Disseminating this priceless wisdom to the world at large while relating it to the contemporary context will be the core task of the Sri Sathya Sai Loka Seva Veda Gurukulam.